What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another PokeTuber, coach of your Piedmont Triad Kickers, coming at. Ooh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. But anyway, today we are coming at you with our first game from a new draft league that I joined called the IGBDL, which stands for the Iron Brigade. Oh my goodness. The Iron if I is it the Iron Quilladin Brigade? No, I think it's just the Iron Quill Brigade Draft League. But anyway, we took over a team that I actually know the guy who used to have the team. We took over a team from somebody. Um, but the thing is, we took over the team in week 5, so we get to play week 5, 6, 7, and 8. The team is 0-4 minus 19 differential. I took the team over in an attempt to just see if I could maybe, make the team actually make playoffs. The person dropped it. I don't know why they dropped it. I'm not going to get into the details of why I think they dropped it, but they dropped it. So, yeah, we're going to try to see if we can win with their team. So, basically, what I'm going to use this segment of the video to do, I'm going to let you guys basically see the team that I have. I'm going to show you what the team looked like originally, and then I'm going to show you guys my matchup, and then we're going to come back to here, and I'm going to go over the team that I made. So hopefully we can do this all in, like, let's say 10 minutes. So the current team I have is I have Azelf, I have Chi-Yu, and I know some of you guys are probably wondering, why didn't I just do this on a PowerPoint like I normally do? If I'm being honest, since I took this team over, just given the circumstances, I don't think I'll be doing the PowerPoint sections as much. What I'm probably going to do is just upload the battles, and then I'm going to like create a segment where I'm just going over the team like how I am right now, like in the box. Just recording that. Like, I just don't feel like, if I'm being honest, I don't feel like doing the whole what I typically do in this part of the videos for this particular team, just because like I'm only using the team for like a few weeks, so I don't feel like putting all that effort into the presentations. I hope you guys can respect that. But anyway, we have Chi-Yu on the team as well. We have, so keep in mind that Vikavolt and Lucario are both our Terra captains. We get 3 set Terra types. I'm gonna explain that later on when I show y'all the side by side of the team that I'm facing today. So we have Terra Vikavolt, Terra Lucario. We have Mochi. We have Pecharunt, Mochi. I know it's so tempting to want to say their names. So Azelf does not have a nickname yet. I can't nickname Chi-Yu. I nicknamed Vikavolt Horacio after the trainer in the anime who actually owns a shiny Vikavolt. We have Anubis, the Lucario. I think that's self-explanatory. We have Mochi, the Pecharunt. We have Pebbles, the Ogerpon. You guys know I love my Pebbles. So yeah, she's on the team. Actually, I think I want to say I draft an Ogerpon almost every draft. So we don't have Mudkip on the team. We have a Swampert, but this is my shiny Mudkip who I haven't raised up to a Swampert yet. As you can see, he's level 70, not even level 100 yet, which we need to be for the rules. So yeah, just know he's gonna get raised, and I'm gonna give him a name one day. Probably something like Kawamatsu. Anyone who watches One Piece should understand the reference. And for those of you who don't, the same animal that Swampert is based off of is the same animal this character I have in mind is based off of. We have Cinnamon, the Dachshund, who is on this team as well. Then we have Komala, because we do need a spinner. We have Turbo, the Gudra. Well, not Turbo. I forgot. Turbo is actually my Gudra Hisui. We nicknamed our regular Gudra Kyogre, just to mess with people. And then last but not least, we have, well, not last but not least, there's one more Pokemon. So in this slot, we would have Braviary, like the Unovian one, but we haven't caught a shiny Braviary yet, so we can't put it here. But when we do, it's going to go right here. And then last but not least, we have Jolteon. I have not decided a name for this thing. And as you guys can also probably tell, he's level 75, not level 100 yet. We're going to raise him up one day eventually. Just give me some time, guys. But yeah, this is my team. Next, we're going to go into what the original team looked like, show you the changes that I made, and then we're going to go into my matchup, and then we're going to come back here and go into what team I'm bringing. All right, so in the original team, as you can see, I tried to keep everything like lined up in regards to where they were originally placed. So the original team had Gouging Fire. We switched out Gouging Fire for Chi-Yu because one, I felt like the team needed a base 100 Pokemon. Two, I was gonna let my rough. I was not gonna let the Pokemon as roughly my base 100 be Cryogonal. We're not keeping it. Like, bro, Cryogonal was never gonna stay on this team. Not with me being the coach of it. Absolutely not. But so this team needed, in my opinion, a base 100 Mon, and on top of that, I feel like the original coach had enough physical attackers that you needed like some more special powers. So Chi-Yu, I mean, first of all, why was Chi-Yu still on the board to begin with? I really don't know, but are we complaining? No, because it's on our team now. And it gives me an excuse to use my shiny Chi-Yu. Granted, everyone has it. So yeah, we dropped Gouging Fire for Chi-Yu. We kept Petrant. We kept Ogerpon. We kept Swampert. I felt like that's a strong little core right there, especially considering Ogerpon and Petrant don't mind grass moves. Swampert sets hazards. Petrant spin blocks. Ogerpon is gets boost from default. So to me, it made a lot of sense. We have the Terra Lucario that was going to stay because I feel like that was like one of the best options available at the time. There's 3 Terra Crystals. Once again, when I get into the team previews, I'll elaborate on what our Terra types are. We dropped Cryogonal for Vikavolt, so we still maintain a Levitate user as well as having access to webs as well as just being an overall stronger. First of all, Vikavolt's a way stronger special attacker than Cryogonal, albeit Cryogonal's bulkier. I will admit that, but Vikavolt's way stronger. And on top of that, Vikavolt can actually set up with agility and nasty and agility and I can't remember if it gets nasty plot or not, but I do know we get bug buzz throat spray, like that's a thing. I dropped Grimmsnarl for Gudra and Dashbun. Um, I wanted another strong special attacker as well as since we got rid of Gouging Fire. Okay, now we need a dragon on the team, so we chose Gudra. And then we needed a fairy, obviously, so we got Dashbun. We dropped Staraptor in favor of Braviary. I didn't feel like so he did have the base 100 starter, but I don't feel like starters is as good in this format as it would be like in a lower tier because there are going to be a lot more mons that can actually live your hits as opposed to when I did the low tier one and my Staraptor was kind of just going crazy every week. So I'd rather have Braviary with the same typing, but it gives me a little bit more utility in the form of Defog and another Defog to turn because Braviary gets Defiant. We kept Azelf, we kept Jolteon. Since I have Vikavolt, I dropped Spidops, and I ended up picking up Komala because it gave me a Rapid Spinner. Because who would want to have a team? Because we got rid of Cryogonal, so we needed a Rapid Spinner. So am I saying my version of the team is necessarily better than the original version? No, I'm not saying that, but this is like the changes we made based on my preferences as a player. So now that we've gone over the different teams, basically the changes I went through, I'm gonna get into my matchup for my first game in this league. Keep in mind this is week 5, so this isn't a week 1 matchup. For the first game, we're taking on Silverhawk, who, if I'm not mistaken, is the actual like owner of the draft. So he has a pretty threatening team, which consists of Iron Valiant, Golden Go, Garchomp, the Corviknight, Incineroar, Serena. Round 6 Serena is crazy. Round 7 Pheasantipity is wild as well, who can Terra into Water, Dark Ground, Thunderous Therian. I would say that's kind of wild, but I've been in a few drafts lately where it kind of went late, so I'm not surprised. We have the Terra Lycanroc Midnight, or is it just Night? I can't remember. But anyway, you can Terra into Rock, Fighting Ghost. We have the Alola. Now, round 10, Alola is that's a crime. I don't care what no one says. But anyway, next we have the Dewpider, who can Terra into Ghost, Fire, or Water. So we're going to get swept by the Dewpider today. There's nothing we can do about it. But on a serious note, I think he brings. So out of his Terra captains, none of them look phenomenal into the matchup, but I'm pretty sure he's going to bring the Pheasantipity. I think the top 3 come Iron Valiant, Garchomp, Golden Go. Golden Go kind of has to come, otherwise Petrant has its way with the entire team. Even Garchomp doesn't reliably 1v1 it. But I do think Garchomp comes because, I mean, he doesn't really have anything for Chi-Yu outside of Incineroar, who I don't even think comes. Not to mention you're slower than me, so if I nasty plot in, like, Overheat or something, Incineroar almost dies. I think they bring the Corviknight. Corviknight could be good for, like, my Lucario, my Ogerpon, so Pheasantipity, Corviknight, Iron Valiant, the Golden Go, the Garchomp, and I'm assuming the last slot will probably be Thunderous Therian. I mean, either Thunderous Therian or Alomola. Alomola could be good for like Mirror Coat stuff, but at the same time, we have a Chi-Yu, so I don't think you're going to try that. And unironically, Chi, you can kind of just set up on Alola, which is kind of funny. So I don't think Alola comes. I'm pretty sure he brings everything except for the Incineroar, Serena, Lycanroc, Alola, and Dewpider. So now we're going to go back to my box so we can explain the team that we brought for this game. Alright guys, so here's the team. So we have our Azelf. Azelf is speed creeping so we're speed creeping Garchomp off of webs. If we because we're speed creeping Garchomp. I just spoiled it. We're bringing webs. So yeah, we're bringing webs. We're speed creeping Garchomp off of webs, just to be safe. We are Focus Sash on Azelf with Nasty Plot, Dazzling Gleam, Flamethrower, and Psychic. Considering the mons I think are coming, which just to remind y'all is Iron Valiant, Golden Go, Garchomp, Corviknight, the Pheasantipity, and the Thundurus. Pheasantipity before Terra, and the Iron Valiant all die to a +2 Psychic. +2 Flamethrower beats Golden Go and Corviknight, and then a +2 Dazzling Gleam just obliterates the Garchomp. So that's thought behind my set. And even if they bring some oddballs, we can still hit everything. Like Alola still gets hit by Psychic. The Incineroar still gets hits by Dazzling Gleam. Serena still gets hits by Flamethrower. Lycanroc still get hits by Psychic, and Dewpider, don't even get me started. But yeah, that's my Azelf. Next on the team we have our our shiny blue fish, the one, the only Chi-Yu. And I'm saying these things like y'all can't just see the sprites of the next mon coming up, so I kind of just can't hide it to y'all when I'm bringing, but hey, it is what it is. So Chi-Yu is also Focus Sash, just like Azelf, with Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, and Nasty Plot. If we go +2, we literally just win the game on the spot if we get our webs up. The only thing we cannot hit with Dark Pulse would be the Pheasantipity, and it's like, okay, Pheasantipity, you let me know how you want it. A +2 Fire Blast should, in most situations, just knock it out. And the two things that could take hits from us, so like the oddballs, Incineroar actually, depending on the bulk investment, might die to a +2 Fire Blast, which is kind of funny. And then Alola does not 1v1 Chi-Yu. Like, we eat skulls for days, and you can't even Mirror Coat us. So yeah, and on top of that, if you're not Spadef investment, you do die to a +2 Dark Pulse. So you get the idea. That's Chi-Yu. Next on the team, as I've already spoiled, is one of my two Terra captains for the week, the one, the only Horacio the Vikavolt, who's Terra Electric this week. Nothing really threatens us. We are Sticky Web, Thunderbolt, Bug Buzz, and Volt Switch. Volt Switch is for pivoting. Thunderbolt is just let us, like, if we want to stay in, we can hit things really hard. We have Bug Buzz to everything. We can't Thunderbolt, which is honestly just the it's just the Garchomp, the Thundurus, and the Serena. Garchomp still takes half. Serena, depending on your investment, you might die. And we actually do a considerable amount of chip to the Thundurus Therian, even with Bug Buzz, despite it resisting. Ideally, Vikavolt Horacio is just here to get up webs this week, though. Next on the team roster is our other Terra Captain coming for the week, the one, the only Lucario, who's Terra Fighting, rocking that Swords Dance, Extreme Speed, Earthquake, and Close Combat. We're speed creeping the Iron Valiant on webs, and outside of that, we're just max attack with the rest in HP, Adamant Nature. If we go +2, we just kind of win the game. CC, it will, like a +2 CC Terra boosted actually can still one-shot Valiant. We one-shot the Garchomp if it's like a setup set and not a bulky set. Golden Go does not take a +2 EQ. If we chipped the freaking Corviknight, it'll just die to it. It'll just get destroyed by close combat. Then between the Pheasantipity and the Thundurus, we just extreme speed. We don't kill it, but we chip him beforehand. Like, and when I say chip, I mean like 10% chip. We can kill him with extreme speed. And then the Pheasantipity, if it does not Terra, it will die to a +2 EQ. And if you do Terra, you die to a +2 close combat. So there's really nothing safe for it to do. And then all the oddballs, who I'm not accounting for, all of them die to +2 EQ. I mean, close combats. So yeah, you know what it is. Not to mention, Incineroar can't even drop our attack because of inner focus. So yeah, there's that. Next on the team roster is a mon I've been waiting to use, excited to use, none other than Mochi the Pecharunt, who's bringing Shadow Ball, Malignant Chain, Recover, and Nasty Plot. If we can set up Mr. Mochi, we just win. Nothing is taking a +2 hit from us outside of the Pheasantipity, who can't even 1v1 us. So yeah, you guys get the idea. I don't think I need to go into more explanation on that. Last on the team, we have our trusty Pebbles, who is rocking their I think we're Lumberry in case I think I'm Lumberry in case a Lola Mola comes, or in case the Pheasantipity comes, and I don't want to get like status because I know we can live hits from both of those. Um, or even the freaking Thunderous. But anyway, we have Ivy Cudgel, Knockoff, Low Kick, and Sword Stance. So if we can set up with a Sword Stance, it's kind of like a similar situation to everything else. We just kind of just win. +2 Ivy Cudgel into Chomp. If it's a setup variant, will die. Same for Iron Valiant. Same for the so knockoff just beats Golden Go. If we can force the Terra on the Pheasantipity, we can kill it with a +2 Cudgel, and then knockoff has a good chance to kill Thunderous, and then low kick is kind of all we have for the Corviknight. And we also have to account for if Incineroar comes, albeit if Incineroar comes in front of us because we're Defiant, he'll actually give us an attack boost, and we will really just kill him with low kick. And we're max speed for some reason. I don't know why, but we are. But anyway, yeah, guys, that's the team. Not really much more to be said, so without further ado, let's get into the battle. All right, so we are connected with our opponent, Silverhawk. He has brought, let's see, he brought Iron Valiant, he brought Garchomp, Alola Mola, Incineroar, Golden Go, and last but not least, the Thunderous. Alright, so, um, do we want to just lead off with Horacio? I mean, we could, right? Just lead with Horacio and just go from there. Like, maybe. I think so. That seems reasonable. Alright, let's just lead Horacio. Let's just lead Horacio and take it from there. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. Silverhawk. Because he did not bring his Corviknight, so these webs go up, they stay up. And I genuinely do not think for a second. Alright. Okay. Okay. This thing could have taunt. This thing could very well have taunt. Um, do we want to test the waters and see if it has taunt or not? Or do we want to just hard switch? Because if we hard switch, who we hard switch into? I mean, you know what? Because you can't two-shot me. So I think what I do is just go for the Bug Buzz and see what he does. Because this thing could have yep, okay, yep. Because one thing I've noticed lately, whenever people lead into my webs, they just, 9 times out of 10, they're just gonna let me, ooh, you can't stay in, can you, buddy? I've noticed that when I try to lead my webs, what tends to happen is people just lead a taunter. So yeah, let's not fall for those shenanigans anymore going forward. Um, dang, I need these webs up though. Like it's very important I get these webs up. And when I say important, I mean importante. Okay, so what comes in? If it's guard shop, you're taking half. If it's Iron Valiant, okay, we just volt switch the next turn. Golden Go, actually Golden Go's the only switch in. I just thought about that. You're the only steel type, like the only steel type on the whole team actually. So that actually makes a lot of sense. So what is? I'm assuming we see Golden Go. I'm assuming we see Golden Go. I'm assuming we see Golden Joe. Um, pretty confident we're going to see Golden Joe. It's literally his only switch in. Wait, I just realized he did not bring a single Terra Captain. No Pheasantipity, no. I mean, I didn't think Lycanroc and Oh, you bring this thing? Okay. See, this screams mirror coat. So we're just going to. Yep, you're mirror coating. Like you're definitely mirror coating. We're not falling for it. We're just not. We're not. We're not. I refuse to let you do that. Nope. You're not gonna mirror coat on me. Nope. 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 Not today. You're not doing it. I refuse to let you do it. No. Thought so. No. 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 Doesn't doesn't freaking like could we just go into let me see, what do we do here? I think we just like you have got to okay. Let me think about this rationally. Your only dark switch in is Incineroar. And I mean, there is, bro. You know what? If Incineroar comes in, what's our play? We go into actually. You know what? I'm just gonna go for a Dark Pulse here. Okay, so they stayed in. Oh, they're probably gonna just. You can't mirror coat me. I'm a Dark type, bro. I could have just. You know what? I'm just on a nasty plot. I'm just going to nasty plot. I mean, did they flip turn or did they scald? Okay. So if I would have, okay, so that was actually a bad play. Because if I would have just, so Chi Yu takes out Alola Mola though, but that was kind of a bad play. Because if I would have just Dark Pulsed again, I could have kept my Sash intact. So now Garchomp just comes in. Um, hmm, hmm. Yeah, Garchomp just comes in now, which isn't the worst thing in the world, honestly. So the you know the ugly pink fish is gone. I'm assuming by the way you took that Volt Switch, you were probably AV. Scarlet Joe. Who's this? This thing's in front of me? Am I worried about you? I mean, am I? I mean, bro, I'm gonna just fire off a fire blast. How much damage are we doing, bro? That is absolutely ridiculous. Yo, that is absolutely ridiculous. Why does Chi do that much damage to? Yo, that is crazy. I mean, I'm not surprised because I know from experience. Chi can actually, okay, I know I probably said this in like one of my previous videos, and I might sound like a broken record with this, but Chi can one shot Walking Wake in the sun, guys. A Specs Chi overheat actually one shots Walking Wake, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised that Fire Blast did that much damage. I just shouldn't be. So Incineroar is basically useless. He can only go into Garchomp now, bro. And like, you have to. Okay, okay. So what play can we make after this? Um, we think about the plays we can make after this. So honestly, like, do we need Chi for the rest of this game? Not really. We honestly don't. I'm gonna just fire off a Dark Pulse. If you get greedy and try to Swords Dance, all right. We could have went Vikavolt there, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm okay with that. I did not want, like, if they had like Swords Dance or Scale Shot, I did not want them to get that off for free. And I was definitely gonna punish them for trying to do that to me. I think. What do we do now? Let me see something. Do we take? Let me check something. Do we take 2 Earthquakes? Because I kind of want to keep you around. But let me see. Do we take 2 Earthquakes? 29, 58. 29 plus 58. That does not sound like... That does not sound like... that doesn't sound like... 29 to 58 does not sound like 100, so... We're just going to Malignant Chain you? Do we go for the Malignant Chain or do we go for the Shadow Ball? I want to go for the Malignant Chain into Shadow Ball. Okay, see, they know we're on they know we're on shenanigans. Scarlet Junior. Oh, so you're dead. Well, not Scarlet Junior, but Scarlet Joe. But you're dead. You're dead. You're super dead. You're beyond dead. You just died. So that's one for Pecharunt. That's one for Pecharunt. So Incineroar is down. Okay. Pecharunt can be very like useful later on with the Iron Valiant, so we might want to keep Homie around. We're gonna say, because if Golden Go comes in, we kind of have to stay in and take the hit. Like, we could just kind of do. I don't think Golden Go. Let me see. if Golden Go comes in, and it's so funny because as I'm looking this stuff up, I don't see what's actually happening. So for all I know, Golden Go is already in front of me. But let me see. Choice. Let's see. Do we die to Golden Go? Even. Okay, so there's this thing. I mean, can we switch into this? I think we just fire off a malignant chain. I don't know what you're taunting me for, but, you know, we take this. So, Petulant, malignant chain, bada bing. How much damage are we doing? If we get the poison, I'm pretty sure you're... Okay. Now we just fire off a Shadow Ball because I feel like... Okay. Because I'm just surprised to have not seen Golden... I'm just surprised to have not seen Golden Go come in yet. That's all it is, if I'm being honest. So Petulant picks up 2 KOs in this match. So Thundurus is down, Alola is down, and Incineroar is down. Alright. That just leaves Garchomp, Golden Go, and Iron Valiant. They have to have Shadow Claw or Shadow Ball on Iron Valiant. Like, there's just no freaking way you don't. Yeah, there's just absolutely no way you don't. I didn't see... You have to have Shadow Ball. There's no way on God's green earth you don't have Shadow Ball. We're gonna go for Malignant Chain. Okay. So we're dead here. I think. Yeah. So Iron Valiant picks up the kill on us. So we know they're not boosters. So they could be Specs. They could be Scarfed. I don't think I saw Life Orb either. So... I think... I wonder, can Ogerpon take 2 hits from this thing? You actually can. You can. It's risky for me to do that, but you can take 2 hits. I think what we do is go into you and just click Thunderbolt. Yeah, we just click Thunderbolt. Yeah, we just click Thunderbolt. I'm pretty sure the play is to just click Thunderbolt. The only thing they can do is go into... Oh, okay, so they want to do this. They want to do the... I wonder, can we get like a lucky para? Because I wonder how much damage this is doing. A lot. Okay, so we're going to try to Volt Switch. Because I don't think I made my Azel fast enough to outspeed. Yeah, we didn't. So, I'm trying to think. We're going to definitely lose Vikavolt here, but I'm trying to think what comes next. Like, what comes next? What comes next? We lose Vikavolt. Do we just go Ogerpon? I feel like Ogerpon has the natural bulk to live a hit from this thing. I really feel like it does. Yeah, I think we just try to Volt Switch here. We live? Okay. We take that. 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 All day, every day, we take that. We take that. So now we just go into Lucario and click Extreme Speed. We just go into Lucario and click Extreme Speed. Like, that's all we have to do. We just Extreme Speed here. We just Extreme Speed. They're only... I mean, it's obvious we're either going to go for Extreme Speed, Vacuum Wave, or... Alright, cool. So they're going to save this for later. That's actually pretty big. Market. Yeah, okay, this thing. This thing. Alright, cool. So, now we just go for EQ. Yeah, we just fire off EQ. We'll probably be slower than this thing because we don't have the webs up, but it is what it is. We just go for an EQ here. Trick. Okay. So you're gonna give us a choice scarf? I mean, we'll take it. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll definitely take it. We don't mind. We will definitely take it. Now we just EQ again, and you have to give us this or go into guard chomp and just take unnecessary chip. Which I get the feeling you might not want to do, so... Yeah, I mean, they could go into Valiant and just sack Valiant. That's also a thing. Do they just sack the Valiant? Yeah, they just sack the Valiant. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure Valiant is Megan Fox. Okay, so this happened. This can get tricky. This can get very tricky. Because I am pretty sure we don't two-shot Garchomp. And if they start setting up, that could be very... that could spell a lot of problems. Let's see something. Garchomp. How much do you take from an EQ? Okay. Let's see. I don't think... Okay. We kind of have to go into Azelf here. Yeah, we kind of have to go into Azelf. And see what they decide to go for. Because they could EQ us. What do they go for? They go for SD. Alright. This just got really, really scary. This just got really scary. How much damage is Azelf doing to Garchomp? Okay, we do not put you in range of... Ooh, this is scary. Because we're not going to put them in range of... Oh, they have... Okay, so they're Haban Berry. We might just lose to Garchomp here. Because I don't think I have anything left that takes a hit from this thing. Iron Head? Okay. Why Iron Head? Okay. So they're Haban Berry. So does that mean they're not Scale Shot? Well, I mean, if they are Scale Shot, I guess that just means that they, I would imagine if you're SD, you'd be Scale Shot because you're not faster than the whole team by itself. I'm guessing they're not Scale Shot. Or, yeah, it's the only thing that makes sense to me. You're not Scale Shot. Okay, so you're Iron Head, EQ, Swords Dance. What's the last move? I knew you would live this. Iron Head. Okay. I'm confused. Alright. So, do we just go... We just go into U and click EQ twice, right? Yeah, we just go into U and click EQ twice, right? I would just go Ogre Pond to be safe, but... Yeah, we just go into U and click EQ twice. Wait, I'm not tripping, right? Like, do they just not have... Okay, yeah, I should outspeed you. I mean, you're +2, so even if we tear, I'm pretty sure we're still... Bro, we just click EQ twice. Like, we just click EQ... Like, we just click EQ twice. I'm so confused about this play. Like, either they just don't have Scale Shot, or... Like, there's a reason that you clicked I'm so confused right now. Anyway, this should wrap up the game because when Garchomp comes, but you're not. EQ does 25%. I'm pretty sure you're at a quarter of your health right now. I'm pretty sure this is a quarter. So Lucario picks up 3 kills this game. Petron picked up 2, and I think Chi picked up 1. All right. Okay. We're starting our run with this team out pretty god darn nice. GG's to my opponent. Thank you, buddy, for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.